Classic Gal 96. I'm literally so excited to film this video because first of all, it's on Cary Grant, but this is gonna be how he became my favorite actor, how he became my crush, and just how he became my idol. So I'm just gonna get stuck into it. So I first found out about Cary, first watched one of his movies in 2016, like 2 years ago. Like for a while, I've been a huge Alfred Hitchcock fan, and I wanted to check out some of his other films, and I've heard things on Cary Grant because I've been following like classic Hollywood for years now, and I've been hearing people say stuff about Cary, like how handsome and how much of an amazing actor he is, and just this and that. And I found this movie called North by Northwest, which I've found out that it's one of Hitchcock's best films. So I bought it and I watched it and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I actually thought Cary was amazing in it. I did think he was pretty good looking, but he just, like, at the time just became my favorite actor, just on the list of one of my favorite actors for a while. And then I watched his other Hitchcock stuff like To Catch a Thief, which was also my first Grace Kelly movie, and Notorious. And then I watched a couple of his comedies. Yeah, so that lasted I think for a year or so. But then and then after a while, I actually bought An Affair to Remember, but I didn't actually watch the DVD till like months later, until I felt like I wanted to watch a romance movie from the 50s. And guys, this is how it pretty much all started for me. When I first watched An Affair to Remember, you know Cary's character, Nicky Ferrante, that's what his name was in the movie. Just the way his character was, like, at the start, you just see him as kind of a womanizer and just this bachelor / playboy type character. And he meets this girl, played by Deborah Carr, on this cruise, and they go to Europe, I think it is, to see for Cary to see, or Nicky to see his grandma, and Deborah Carr meets his grandma, and she explains to him how he used to do all these things, how talented he was at everything, and then you just find out more about his. There's a bit of a character development in him since that time in the movie, and that's how everything started for the two lovebirds as well. They fell in love, and then you get to the part where they're back on the cruise, and then they arrange to meet and get married on the top of the Empire State Building, to get married in 6 months. But something terrible happens. This is like the most emotional part of the movie. I'm always so tempted to cry when I'm watching this movie, especially when it comes to Cary. Oh my goodness. Like, the first time, like, I knew how much I liked Cary because he was like my favorite actor and all that, but watching him in this movie, the whole time you just feel for him, and oh my goodness, I just fell in love with him. Like, I didn't become so obsessed with him after this movie. Like, I may have fallen a bit of a crush on him, and yeah, he was absolutely gorgeous in this movie. Gorgeous. Yeah, but oh yeah, like, you find out how he used to, like, he was an artist, a painter, and he knew how to play the piano, etc., etc. But then he actually got back into his old ways when he met Deborah Carr, whose character, her name was Terry McKay. Yeah, Terry McKay. And yeah, so Nicky Ferrante got back into his old ways and started painting again. And that's how he got back to his love. I mean, I shouldn't spoil it. Sorry, I'm sorry. I shouldn't spoil it. But yeah, the ending. You'll cry. You'll literally cry during the ending. It's, oh my goodness. But yeah, like, An Affair to Remember was pretty much the start of it all. How I had a crush on Cary. How it all started. But yeah, like, and then after that, I rewatched Notorious and I think it was Bringing Up Baby, I think. and I'm like, yeah, I think I love this. I think I love this actor right now. I think I love him. I think I love him. And yeah, so I became obsessed with him. I started collecting more of his movies, and I'm still am. I'm still am collecting his things. I've got books on him. I've watched these documentaries too, finding out. I'm learning about more about him, and this is what's making me love him even more. Apparently, like, you hear all these people that knew Cary and talk about Cary, you find out how he's actually a sweet, kind-hearted man. Like people who knew him say this about him. Even his daughter Jennifer Grant says this stuff about him too. Just says how much of a sweetheart he is, and what he does, and just oh my goodness, guys, I love him so much. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Like how I got into Cary and how I've fallen. I'm kind of embarrassed to say this over viral, but you know. But yeah, I've fallen in love with him. That's what I have to say. I've fallen in love with him. And Affair to Remember started it for me. I don't regret watching it. I loved his character in that movie. Oh my goodness, I loved him. Loved him, and I love him. Yeah, but I'm so blessed and thankful for Jesus or God himself for creating a Cary Grant. I swear to goodness, I swear to God. And I'm also thankful to his parents for making this beautiful young English little British Bristol boy that who actually showed off his talent since he was yay high, and then he actually I won't get into every single detail about him because it's actually quite an interesting story how his upbringing was, but yeah, I'll just get to the part where he started Broadway. He started Broadway like throughout the late 1910s and throughout the 1920s when he arrived in New York, and this person was named Archibald Alexander Leach, right? And for years, and then he started a film in 1932 with Paramount. He got contracted Paramount, and then his name legally turned into Cary Grant. Like the whole world just knew him as Cary Grant, and in real life he was just Archie Leach, right? I don't know if Cary actually always thought himself as Archie Leach, but his family still called him that. I'm not sure if his wives or someone called him that, but yeah, he was just known as Cary Grant from England, English to American. That's it. Yeah, so he's just this British born who became a huge movie star, and the whole world just knew him as Cary Grant. I felt like I needed to include that part in this video. But yeah, but I will make a separate video saying how I find Cary Grant a brilliant actor, why I think he's a brilliant actor, because he is amazing. He's a brilliant actor. He's really good, and all in all, so handsome, gorgeous, and adorable. But yeah, so I think that's it for this video. You can also see that In a Fair to Remember is my favorite movie because I've got the Blu-ray and the DVD, so I'm a huge fan of this. I got the DVD first, which was like probably over a year ago, but I didn't actually start till like the start of the year, and that's how I fell in love with my Cary. and then I bought this sort of recently because I love it. I love it. Fair to Remember. Highly recommend if you haven't watched it. But if you haven't watched it, please watch it, please. And same goes for North by Northwest too. Okay, so that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I actually had pretty fun making this video. Oh my gosh, I love Cary Grant so much. Yeah, so please subscribe or press a like if you do so inclined, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.